Hi, Marie here. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do a Show Me Your Dent video. Now, I don't know who started Show Me Your Dent. Maybe it's been around forever. But these are just perfumes that I have used seemingly the most over the past year because there's a good chunk out of them. So I thought I would share them with you. Obviously, it means that they're being used, well loved, and yeah, all that good stuff. So before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button, join the Weird Wonderful family. I would love to have you part of the community. And for those of you that already are, you guys are so awesome. Like, thank you. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now, I think I'll start with this one because I would say it's probably the biggest dent. Now, qualifier. I have a lot of fragrances, so as such, yeah, it's not like they're going to be like almost gone. I haven't gone that far yet. Plus, I'm fairly new in this journey, so these dents are big for me. That said, the other thing that I realized about halfway through the year was I just wasn't putting enough fragrance on. So now I'm definitely putting it on, and as a result using it up a lot faster, unless it's a major heavy hitter, and then I use obviously less fragrance. But these are ones that I've got a pretty decent dent in, so I'm going to show them to you, a little bit of show and tell, talk about the fragrances. So the first one is Dolce Gabbana's Dolce Garden. So as you can see, I've got quite a lot out of this one, and this is a 100 ml bottle, I believe. No, 75 ml. So pretty decent dent in this one. This one is just beautiful. I really enjoy it. I find that Dolce & Gabbana does their coconut fragrances right. So the Only One Intense has coconut. I really love the coconut note in that one. Love it in this one too. In fact, I would be tempted if I was wearing this one, I'd wear this one during the day, and then the Only One Intense, I would put that on in the evening to just amp it up and make it a little bit more sultry for the evening. But this is just a beautiful fragrance, super sweet. In the opening, it has magnolia, mandarin, and neroli. And then in the middle notes, it has coconut, frangipani, and ylang ylang. And then the base has vanilla absolute, almond milk, and sandalwood. So this one I find to be just, it's beautiful. It's a little bit waxy, so that the magnolia is kind of a waxy quality mixed with that almond, I think. There's a bit of a lactonic feel to this one. But then of course it's got those tropical florals. So to me, this smells, it smells kind of yummy because of that coconut, but this smells to me humid. So imagine humid air where you're smelling tropical florals and coconut. And that's what I get from this one. So I just think it's beautiful, but yeah, it's got this humid quality to it somehow. So this one would be probably a little cloying in the heat, but it's just really, really beautiful, and I love it. My next fragrance is Alien Eau Sublime. Now this one is a 60 ml, and it's got about a quarter out of it. So I've used this one, it's been well loved. I especially used this a ton last summer, so I just loved it. This one has citrus notes. I think there's lemon. There's a bit of a solar quality to it. So it gives me kind of a lemony, sunscreeny type feel in the opening, but then as it dries down, although there's a whack load of notes in it, to me it just smells like Alien. So you get that same kind of sexy Alien vibe with the amber and the wood and all of that good stuff, but with a hit of kind of a solary citrus on top. So this one's really refreshing for the summer, but still alluring because of that Alien aspect. And I'm just looking at it thinking, why am I not wearing this more often? It's really, really pretty. So I highly recommend this one. I also just love the white and gold of this bottle. Basically, white and gold is my favorite these days. I just love it. But yeah, I really, really enjoy this fragrance. It smells smells sunny to me. It's nice. And I find that this one is great for the summer because it doesn't feel overly cloying, but I get a decent longevity out of it as well. So this one's great. The next fragrance that I've got a pretty decent dint in is Hugo Boss, the Scent Private Accord. Now, again, I'd say that's close to a quarter. I got it in the winter time or the fall maybe last year, and this is a 100 ml bottle. I wear this literally every night to bed, and so I probably do 5 or 6 squirts a night. And yeah, it's very rare that I don't wear this one to bed, even in the summer. If it gets super hot, then I put it down, but I love this one. It smells like a By Terry's chocolate orange, so kind of a powdered cacao. This one has mandarin orange in the top, then it has coffee and osmanthus in the mid, and the dry down is cacao and tonka bean. So this definitely gives me that orange in the opening, but also osmanthus smells a little bit peachy, like it's a floral, but it has kind of a peachy vibe. So to me, this one just smells like a chocolate orange, but then also there's a tiny hint of floral in there. And then that powdered chocolate feel. I don't really notice coffee in this. I find this one really just delicious and edible. I enjoy the way it makes me feel when I put it on. Like when I put this on, it's like having a sip of coffee, but it's not coffee. So just that chocolate orange combination, I just find really settling somehow. But I also just love the way my skin smells in the morning. So it just smells kind of sweet and delicious. And yeah, so I love this one. It's great, and I will continue to wear it to bed because somehow it's just become my bedtime scent. Now the next fragrance that I put a really decent dent in is Labelle by Jean Paul Gaultier. So this is getting down to, there's about a third gone, and I'm kind of nervous because, you know, once I get to here, like this is just a 50 ml bottle, and I've really actually been careful with this one because I love it so much and I don't want to run out. But I need to just use it and enjoy it and then buy a bigger bottle, which I definitely will be doing. Now, the other thing about the Jean Paul Gaultier bottles is I find that they actually spray out a really huge amount of product. They've changed the note profile on this on Fragrantica. So it's not just pear, vanilla, and vetiver anymore. There's a bunch of other notes. So I'm going to read them to you. In the top, it has pear and bergamot. The middle has floral notes and leather. And then the base has vanilla, vetiver, musk, and amber. So what I get is primarily that beautiful pear. It smells like a spiced poached pear in some sort of liquor. There's a bit of spiciness, which I'm assuming is the vetiver. It's deep, it's delicious, it's feminine, it's alluring. I love it. I think it smells super edible somehow. And I don't think this one needs to be just a nighttime perfume either. I would wear this one during the day as well. And it's definitely versatile because I think you can wear this all year round. It's definitely one of my favorite perfumes for sure. So I love this one, Labelle. And my last one is also a Jean Paul Gaultier one, and I can't believe how much I've used of this one. So this was a full 50 mils, not even 2 months ago. I think maybe it's been about 2 months now, but I've used that much of it. So although that's not the largest dent like this amethyst one, which I'm not going to talk about because I just talked about this one, it has about a quarter of 100 mils gone, so 25 mils gone. This one doesn't have much like in comparison, but when I think about how fast or how long I've had this one, I've used this one a ton. Now part of it is this one isn't a major heavy hitter. Oh, I'm actually gonna wear this one right now. This one is so refreshing. I absolutely love it. It's got raspberry, and then there's tuberose and a milk note in it. So to me, it smells like a big bowl of fresh, sweet raspberries. It's a little bit more synthetic, so maybe not like, you know, your freshly picked raspberries, but still that kind of vibe. And then you put like kind of a little drizzle of cream, like just straight cream, like whipping cream or heavy cream on it. That's kind of the vibe I get, plus that tuberose, which is sweet, just a slight bit of bubble gumminess to it. It's sweet, but it's still fresh because of those raspberries. So I just love this one. It's super invigorating. I love wearing it, and I can't believe how much I've gone through, considering how long I've had it. Like I've gone through like a quarter of it, I would say, and I've only had it like a month and a half, 2 months. So this is definitely one that I'm reaching for a ton right now. So those are my dents that I thought I'd share with you today. And what is the perfume that you're wearing the most lately? Like you just can't seem to get enough and you're really going through it quickly. I would love to know. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.